Okay.
Okay, so I'm attempting my first hog roast. Never done this before. Got my brother helping me, and what we've done so far, we got a 100-pound hog. Cut the feet off, as you can see. And then when it was laying on its back, we cut down the spine and in the pelvic area just to kind of butterfly it open. And now we're getting ready. We made up a bunch of injection here, and we're just going to go around and start at the back, inject these hams, and work our way up to the front and get it all full of that. Probably put maybe a little rub inside and on the outside, and then put it on the meat monster and fire it up, and we'll pick it up there.
All right.
Okay, so we've got the hog on the cooker. This is the meat monster with the internal firebox. You see the internal firebox there. I've got the extension off of it as the charcoal's lit. But we've got the hog situated. We've got it all injected. We've got the wires run for the guru. I've got one temperature probe in the ham and one in the shoulder, and then I just laid the pit probe on top. And as soon as I get the charcoal lit, I'm going to set it for 225 and close it up. Okay, so you can see I've got the fire going, and I've put the firebox extension on and then added some wood and filled it the rest of the way up with charcoal. And in a minute, before I close it up, I'll put the lid on that. And I've got the Guru fan hooked up to the firebox. I've got the vent open, screwed open a little bit right now to let some air in there while the fire's getting going. And I've got the temperature probes in. Like I said, they're hooked up to the Guru now, so in just a minute I will close it up and set the Guru. Right now it is about 5:15, so I will take another shot when I've got it closed up and the Guru operating. Okay, so it's now 10 o'clock. I've got a little distracted with the NCAA tournament on, but that's the nice thing about this cooker and the Guru, is that you can set it up and get it going and not worry about it. And I've had the Guru set on 210, and when I've checked on it throughout the evening, this top thermometer here has been, that's about as high as it's been, 250. It's been between 240 and about 260, pretty steady. And then the one below has been, yeah, about where it is most of the time, just about 130, 125, 130. But it's been very solid and steady, and hopefully it's going to turn out well. But I will film again in the morning to see where the temperatures are at then.
All right, you're on.
All right, so it's about 1:45. We shut everything down a little over an hour ago. Just let it sit for a while, and we'll see how it looks here.
Oh dear.
There's our pig. So
it's a lot like a dog.
Looks pretty good here, pulling off the back leg bones, and we're gonna pull it off, chop it up, and see what we got. So you can see we've got this laid open and pulled the skin back, and we've pulled a lot of meat off already, and it's just as moist and juicy as could be. We're putting it in here, then we're going to use our bear paws to chop it up a little more, but we've already sampled it a bit just right off the bone here, and it's fantastic. So we're pretty pleased. We got through our first one, and we don't think we messed it up, so we're going to try to get at the ribs here in a little bit after we pull the rest of this off. So here's the remains of our pig. Everybody's been well fed. It turned out terrific. One thing I've got to show you here is we cooked this for about 17 hours. And if just want to show you how much charcoal is still left. I didn't even use half of the charcoal in here, and that was, like I said, we put it on at 5:30 last night, and I shut it down this morning about 11:30. So actually probably closer to 18 hours, and that's all the charcoal that was used. That's how efficient this Meat Monster with the Internal Firebox operated.